Yeah, I do think K.Llsen is always a bit of an Achilles heel for him.
Prepare to fight.
But let's see what's going to happen. Who do you want to start on?
3, 2,
RAISY. I want to see the speed right from the start.
Okay.
Yeah, and there it is. Might even go and take... He spawns on the Mega side, but he goes and takes Rail, Rocket, and Heavy instead. And already dishing out the damage. So K.Llsen, that Mega is pretty much gone. And I don't think he can even get the... Yeah, he already got the top flight. So RAISY knows he has a bit of an advantage now.
impressive.
He's going to try and push it as much as he can. Oh, that little dodge. When he saw the rocket coming, that was great. And a frag before the first rotation is even finished.
Yeah, K.Llsen will get the heavy, and yeah, he has also working with a lot of speed, so he gets both. And
Yeah,
RAISY
that's
is
very good
not
skill.
connecting anything.
This is where K.Llsen really needs to, you know, put the pedal to the floor and just go after him. But chasing a slash is much easier said than done, even when you have struck. Especially with that rail disadvantage, which RAISY just beautifully abusing. Okay, this is good for K.Llsen. Due to the stack difference that he's playing versus a light, he knows even with the starting stack, as long as he has one weapon, he can just make a stand on the next major item. He will need to get himself a rail finally.
Yeah, gets one in the end. RAISY, the upper position. Oh, and he's just shielding the way to the heavy. What? He's falling down, but not onto death. He's getting away with the crack. Super shoddy up close. Seals the deal on the third track.
Oh, very nice shotgun usage by RAISY. In the last fight, he missed a couple, and that's why the last fight was so close. But this one, he just hits everything. And K.Llsen trying to go for another trap. Can he make it work? Oh my god, Slash is just so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, like he releases a shot and then it's on the other side of the map before K.Llsen even can respond. It's amazing how much you can do with the slash. And
honestly, bringing the slash to play from RAISY is a very good sign of the shape he's in and how hard it'll be to stop him when it comes to, you know, the future lands. He's just playing better and better, and given how big his champion and map pool is, it's very hard to counter him.
So, K.Llsen not able to convert on spawn, and yeah, both items were up. He has to make a split decision between both items. RAISY dishing out the damage. He will be the one who gets to choose, but no, it's K.Llsen who uses rocket jump to get to the heavy. Yeah, K.Llsen frantically looking for a real angle.
He's only fired 2 rails in this game, and he has not hit a single one of them, which is kind of ridiculous, considering we're talking about K.Llsen. Oh, that's 3 rails, still not hitting any. But yeah, K.Llsen shooting 1 rail per minute is probably the least amount of rails we've ever seen him fire. Still survives? Oh my god, did that not kill him?
Well, life support, but there's an angle on the double bubbly.
K.Llsen just coming back in. Oh, he gets thrown off. RAISY, can he hold it until the heavy spawns? Yes, he absolutely can. Not much health to play with, but Mega is going to be up. He might just drop on it and take the LG fight. Not hitting much, but he has all of the weapons to use, which is just beautiful sweet. Like a lot of players would have just gambled on the LG fight, but RAISY trying to use his arsenal advantage to its full potential. And he's already here, stacked up again. Comes for a rail angle, uses the ability. He looks like he's been playing Slash all of his life, honestly.
Yeah. Wow, and sidestepping all the rocket damage.
Impressive.
Gets the opening damage. So that's the mitigation of the refrag. Spots the double bubbles, and here's K.Llsen moving to the rail, so the pathway is clear of danger.
5-minute warning.
It's very... Oh man, the rocket to rail combo. He might push him off the map, and he does. Yeah. And K.Llsen is still only 4 rails fired, but it's really hard. Oh, again, it's another frag by RAISY. It's very hard to use the rail when your opponent just is moving at such frantic speed. You never know when it's safe to use. Finally, K.Llsen going for a couple of rail duels. Nearly gets the frag. Oh my god, RAISY just pushes through. No respect given to K.Llsen holding a teleporter. And grants him his 11th frag. Might be able to convert to another. And there it is.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I think next up we should see Slash on Vilnath.
Honestly, I mean, RAISY has a Smurf in which he streams and plays with Slash only, and he makes it work even in Vale. And I think due to him not being, you know, not playing much of Quake 4 or much Slash early on, he isn't used to playing like the other Slashes do, so he just ends up being very creative. Almost like he's thinking of the game a different way. And another ring out. That's the GG coming out for the German.
Yes. Insane damage output.
But as I was saying, you know, RAISY, the form is starting to show, and his champion pool showing he can even use champions in matchups and maps where they typically wouldn't be played and still get away with wins in such a dominating fashion. It's just a really good signal for him, and everyone should be trying to study RAISY to be able to counter him when QuakeCon arrives.
Yeah, I think K.Llsen was pushed out on that little ledge before the Mega Half.
Yeah, the Mega Ledge.
Yeah, so we move on to Runes of Sarnath, where RAISY is playing Anarchy and K.Llsen is playing Nyx. Now, K.Llsen on his comfort pick, but Anarchy is also a great pick on this map.
Nyx versus this is going to be so hard for the Nyx. It's a really big disadvantage to play Nyx here against an Anarchy, because if you like Anarchy versus Nyx is usually the same thing, right? Nyx will be trying to keep distance, use the rail, and she can't. But she needs to use her distance in a very, you know, what's the word? Very. I can't remember the words for anything anymore. Well, anyway, she needs to make sure she doesn't make mistakes, basically. She needs to be very controlled of what fights she wants and she doesn't want to take, because rail trades at long range are not good for Nyx, because Anarchy will stack back up faster. And close range fights aren't good for her either if she doesn't get the job done, because Anarchy, again, will stack back up faster. So I think if K.Llsen gets 2 frags behind, it's game over for him. He needs to be very careful about the first fight he wants to take.
Prepare to fight.
Yes. I'll start on
Round
K.Llsen.
begins
He
in
needs to get back.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Okay, gets the rail spawn. And misses the first rail. That's already not good, because I think RAISY might just beat him to the Mega. Oh, he gets it, but he doesn't have the Ghost Walk anymore. I think RAISY might just go ham now and try to get the frag. Good rail by K.Llsen. He goes up the teleport.
Oh, the rockets before he dies, though.
Yes, he took so much damage there. The heavy should be RAISY's. K.Llsen knows where he's there, but he can't contest in RAISY. He'll just be able to get himself now a rail and the LZ. And he's ready to fight again.
Yes, gets a shotgun.
But at least K.Llsen is in the position that he needs to be. In the lead, he can't afford to take that many fights. He needs to be very controlled. I guess that was the very pragmatic, the word I was looking for. is to really think through about where he wants to go. Gets the clean heavy. Uses the ghost walk right before the mega. I fumbles with his movement a little bit.
Such a nice movement though by RAISY by dodging those rockets. That's the benefit of playing Anarchy.
Yeah, that rail at the end really saved K.Llsen a lot, because RAISY would just get the full stack, and yeah, he would be at this mega 10 seconds earlier had it not been for that rail. So that rail now might give him a mega as well. Let's see how RAISY will approach it. Oh, K.Llsen a little bit scared, which I don't blame him. He's playing Nyx and he doesn't have the ghost walk. Can't really afford to make such an aggressive push. This should also cost him the whole item rotation. Unless he managed to land a couple of rails now, which he misses, so again back to playing defensive. The good thing is that he lost out item control without giving up a frag. That's going to be very important. Because he can just play the secondary areas of the map and not really miss out on anything, because he knows Anarchy will have to push him eventually. Very good rail. I don't think that's enough to stop RAISY though. Let's see.
Well, he gets a clean heavy. Mega health 10 seconds away. And yeah, he might have hurt RAISY. Interesting that he doesn't do that with the LG, actually. He could have trapped RAISY. But does walk away with the next major item.
That's still fine for K.Llsen. He will be happy if this game finishes 1-0. But the heavy's coming up, and oh, that's good by K.Llsen to just, you know, be completely aware of the RAISY's item cycle. Dishing out damage, really putting the pressure on Anarchy. Nyx can't really chase Anarchy that well, but as long as Nyx keeps putting pressure here and there, it's very hard for Anarchy to come back into the game.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Aggressive. Ghost walk.
Oh, but that gives Anarchy the mega, which isn't great, but K.Llsen still has some stack and the 2 rockets. Very nicely done. Just got off guard a little bit, doesn't have the ghost walk just yet. He's very dangerous, but the rockets are great.
Super nice.
Still problematic for K.Llsen though, because it's only 3 frags and there's still a long time left for the game. So as soon as Anarchy gets 1 frag, that's when the problems will start for K.Llsen. But so far, he's the only one getting frags. Might be able to get another one here. Yep. RAISY does steal away the heavy, but that's the 4th frag for K.Llsen.
Yeah.
10 seconds for the items.
Yeah, this will be an in for RAISY. K.Llsen taking a defensive stance, dancing around the pillar. Using the invis, I think RAISY was aware that this was being popped. So RAISY getting a tasty heavy, K.Llsen the mega health.
We can see how much pressure Slash Anarchy just puts on Sarnath. He has some stack advantage. Nice rocket. That ghost walk, like K.Llsen was forced to use the ghost walk to be able to get one of the items. Still 5 minutes to go. 4 frags behind. It seems like still a long time for only 4 frags, but versus a Nyx, it can get a lot. Because it's not easy to frag Nyx due to the ghost walk. Oh, very nice rail. K.Llsen, please do not pick again. Oh my god, he goes for it, he's crazy.
Yeah, you have to kill Nyx 2 times in a row.
Oh, and K.Llsen just going for all the trades, but they're going on his way. This might mean that K.Llsen gets another mega and RAISY gets the heavy. And as long as K.Llsen is able to get one of them, he will only be able... This is only, you know, extending his lifeline. Just delaying RAISY. more and more. And eventually RAISY will have to start going for some very crazy pushes. That's really Elegance again, goes for the Ghost Walk a little too early. And gets chased for his troubles. Can he get away? I think RAISY, it would be a good time now for him to actually chase instead of giving one of them away. And he goes for the heavy. Oh, so much rocket damage though. Oof. K.Llsen playing very, very well defensively. He isn't going fully passive, he's still fighting for the major item, just not really risking his life for it. Yet another very good defensive rail. This might grant him the Mega, but there's a big enough delay so that Anarchy can get it, so K.Llsen will just try to get in a defensive position and not go there. Nice pre-fired rail.
Oh, he does a double back, he releases a rocket and then uses the invis. Nice.
Very nicely done. But now with the heavy coming up, RAISY, just even cleaning out the lights before, knowing he has enough time for anything else. K.Llsen is just AFK. I think RAISY might have messed up the item timings a little bit, and K.Llsen taking full advantage. And RAISY now realizing, damn, it was the Mega that was going to be up, the red that was going to be up, not the Mega. So I think that mistake might have costed RAISY his last chance in the game. We'll see about that. Because at the level these two are playing, you know, mistakes like that get very costly. And it was already not easy for RAISY. Oh, he didn't see him there.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Impressive.
Mag coming up, but K.Llsen just keeps landing these annoying rails. He might finally die. 2 minutes to go. 3 frags. It's still a very small threshold for K.Llsen. But he has the Nyx. He has the Ghost Walk back up in a couple of seconds. So we'll see. RAISY will have to be taking any and every risk if he wants a chance at this.
Stopwatch.
For anyone wondering, K.Llsen's rail accuracy is 62%. He finds him. There's a Ghost Walk pop.
Tank.
So RAISY, time to rocket jump around the map and find K.Llsen. Oh, right, you're just behind him. Can he land the shot? Should be able to get another kill in here. Yep. Heavy up in a couple of seconds.
That feels good.
1 minute, 2 frags.
Yeah, K.Llsen not moving at all after he spawns. Does not want to give any hint to RAISY where he's at.
And RAISY already being very paranoid, as he should be. Checking every little hole in the map. He heard K.Llsen now, he's just going to be chasing. And K.Llsen, ooh, he does have the Ghost Walk. 30 seconds, can RAISY find him? I think he heard him. Yep, right above him. RAISY going for the heavy, wasting a lot of time. There's the rocket jump. Might even have to rocket jump again. K.Llsen just being as annoying as he can to chase. Now spamming the tribal, just making himself. And that should be it. Unless he gets the perfect spawn frag, which he doesn't. So, okay, K.Llsen wins with 1 frag lead. A very impressive defensive performance by K.Llsen. And people might be hating on K.Llsen's game style, but in this matchup, this is how you have to play Nyx versus Anarchy. You just have to be the one hitting Anarchy for free. And if you look at the damage difference, 1.8k damage for RAISY and 3.5k for K.Llsen. The items go heavily in favor of the Anarchy, obviously, with the speed that he had, but K.Llsen, he was just... defensively, he was nearly perfect. And I think if it hadn't been for that missed time at 7 minutes in, RAISY could have taken this game. But that missed time really set him back another 45 seconds, which he desperately needed now in the end.
We are moving on to Awoken. K.Llsen playing Doomslayer RAISY on a visor.
Interesting. Obviously, I mean, I always find Doomslayer versus Visor on Awoken interesting because with Visor, with his ability, what you get is a lot more. You're a lot more. You give yourself a lot more rail angles due to the wall hack, obviously, but playing Doom, he has the natural ability of the double jump, which also makes a lot of rail angles easier for him to hit. So I think it's going to be a really rail-heavy map, and even if RAISY has a visor, that doesn't really give him that weapon advantage in particular. And obviously the visor has the big disadvantage of being really easy to chase down and kill if he does not have the wall hack up, so the positional game will have to be key by visor. But K.llsen also has a really big advantage in position. So it's very, very even matchup. Samantha Fox. So who is the chat rooting for right now?
63 for K.llsen, 37 for RAISY.
Who are you voting for?
Oh, K.llsen is not here right now.
You mean RAISY?
Oh yeah, indeed, RAISY. Oh, K.llsen had the belt on. Or has the belt on. Stay still, dude. Ah, his rocket launcher is in front of the belt. He's having fun.
Yeah, I'm watching RAISY stream and RAISY's still on menu. He never loaded into the game. I think I'm giving the advantage to RAISY on this one, because K.llsen will be trying to make a lot of use of that rail. But even if K.llsen gives himself a lot more rail angles due to the double jump, I think Visor's wall hack will be more effective. And now, you know, K.llsen can't hide from Visor.
But you can escape easy with the double jump.
Yeah.
Like I expecting. Okay, there will probably be a cheese move by one of the players, or leave it at least an attempt. But I think it will be very defensive from the start.
Prepare to fight.
But yeah, now they're both in the lobby or in the map.
Round
Who do you want to
begins.
start on?
3,
Set on RAISY this time,
1. Fight.
because we'll probably see both players from RAISY's point of view due to the ability. RAISY not going for the LG, going for the rail right from the start, because he knows this is where he will get his advantage in this map. You should know that K.llsen already has all of the weapons. Oh, and he's not ready with the rail on that one. So K.llsen should be able to try and punish this, because he knows he has the weapon advantage. He has all of the weapons he needs. He wants to get this frag before the rotation of the items. Actually goes and gets it. The Mega for himself, so RAISY. He knows he can't push for the heavy either. So he'll just try to land a couple of rails, but doesn't even go for them. He seems very scared of k1llsen's raid right now. He's going to be waiting until he has the ghost walk, the wall hack.
And Mega also first. k1llsen defending the position.
k1llsen took a long time to get that Mega. It was a good delay by RAISY, which grants him the heavy right now. He should be able to get position on the middle. Why does RAISY rocket look like a tribal?
Isn't that the
Very
correct
nice
forward?
damage. It might be, but it's the color of the shader that makes it look like a tribal. Oh, k1llsen's so aggressive. Can't believe k1llsen is being that aggressive, even after he saw RAISY there.
Lead taken.
And going for the heavy with only a rocket launcher. I mean, he steals it, but that's a clean frag for RAISY. And the rail off spawn. And now it's when things start getting slightly hard for k1llsen, because RAISY is going to be very hard to push due to the wall hack giving him all the position that he needs. RAISY hitting almost 60% LG.
Stopwatch. Time.
Good damage by k1llsen. Wow. The last rail really evens up the stacks. k1llsen might even go for another. And he goes. k1llsen just finding angles out of nowhere. Might even get a conversion frag right here. There he goes. Way earlier than I would have expected.
Yeah, RAISY also walking in a straight line, so were some easy shots. Yeah, Mega health in 8 seconds. k1llsen in the area.
Gotta say, RAISY hasn't really used the wall hack in his advantage that much yet. Been doing good plays on the items, but oh, finally, that's a very good trap versus a Doom Slayer. Versus other champions, that trap wouldn't work as well, but since Doom Slayer players usually double jump when a fight starts, catching them mid-air with LG will give you a lot of easy damage in RAISY. Yet another frag, 5-2. Should be able to get another one. k1llsen trying to get the punches, but the knockback on the LG is too powerful.
Oh,
Knocked out a little bit.
Nice.
rocket
oh my
jump.
lord!
k1llsen is not going to be happy about that one.
Stopwatch. Time.
He removed his head with that pommel.
And RAISY knows k1llsen will now try to rush every single item, so he wants to go for the LG fight. He doesn't need to go for this one, he's just trying to go for that one. Oh, because he knew if he won that one, that would probably be GG, because k1llsen might be a little bit tilted. But now winning that one gives k1llsen another advantage. Very nice LG.
Oh!
First off the map? No way!
Wow! Like that saves him. RAISY had the LG and the rocket launcher. Was his into a kill, but k1llsen throws him out of the map.
Five-minute warning.
5 seconds for the heavy. Is RAISY going to try and make a push?
Time.
He might not need to, he's still well in the lead. Should try and get position on the Mega though, as he is.
Oh, he pulls him out of position for the Mega health.
Oh, last rail.
Again, straight back into the damage.
Oh no! He's getting caught off guard quite a lot for a visor on this map. Oh my god, he just pushed straight through. k1llsen, he wants to get this this heavy, but he does not have any more LG ammo. RAISY catching him off guard a little bit, but k1llsen, he's holding the angle. k1llsen does not miss these ever. So RAISY being very paranoid, and k1llsen actually misses that one. That's such a risky move to do by RAISY, but working out. I love that k1llsen, even after that, still tries to go for these kind of rail angles, which are incredibly hard, but if you hit, it does so much for you. He doesn't miss ever, except when he does Maxer.
Such a liar.
I was just hyping him to see if he could hit, because I wanted to show, but he disappointed me.
Yeah, k1llsen letting you down.
Unlucky. Well, he's not missing these ones. With 5 seconds for the mage item to be up. Oh, I was expecting both of them to go for the cubby angle. Oh, just happily trading items away. Still 3 minutes to go. Only 2 items, 2 frags separating these two. k1llsen playing very slow right now. And that's the wall hack after he already knows where he is. Doesn't quite help him that much, but he will try to use it to bully k1llsen away from the heavy. And there is k1llsen landing this shot though. Little flick rail. Okay, this time around, RAISY the one hitting, and k1llsen still pushing in, trying to get the heavy. And wow, I can't believe k1llsen got away with that and actually got the heavy. Very risky move.
Yeah, he's still on life support if he gets discovered.
Oh, he gets railed just as he takes it. But he has the health bubble and the light armor for him right there. Oh, RAISY just hyper aggressive. Going on to him, even taking the pummel out right before he kills him. Full disrespect mode from RAISY.
It was with the assistance of the vision though. So he totally knew what k1llsen was up to. Great chase.
I love when RAISY goes for those kind of plays. Just asserting his dominance.
Я тебя вижу.
Oh, just completely caught off guard. RAISY again, getting the pummel out. Not getting the kill this time around, but that should be enough for the GG.
Don't be cocky.
RAISY getting into k1llsen's head. It's okay.
No, it's okay.
Иди сюда.
Oh, RAISY again with the pummel out, but sadly in Quick Champions the pummel can be heard, so k1llsen knew exactly where he was. Seems to be the GG, so
Yeah.
RAISY will now be waiting for 1 hour, while I think k1llsen and CNC play each other in the lower bracket finals.
You lose. You lose.
Yeah, no.
As usual, good performance by RAISY eating 50 LG.
Indeed, I think you are getting corrected by chat.
Why?
The pummel doesn't make a sound.
It does.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it makes a
for
sound in
you,
Quick Champions.
but not in
For
third
the-
person.
For the other, does yeah, I'm not sure, but I would assume it makes a sound for the other person.
No. It's only on the client side.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm just gonna have pummel out all the time then. Now I want it.